Over $73,000, basically $74,000 for this Toyota Tundra. Man, that is a lot of money for a 6-cylinder Tundra that used to be a V8 and it used to be cheaper, and honestly, it used to be more reliable. Man, almost $80,000. And here's the deal. This dealership is discounting about $4,000 is what it seems like on the higher trim Tundras with the dealer discount. And there are some Toyota incentives, but Toyota has never been known to give incentives big at all. But they have to give something to sell this thing. But it's only going to be a few grand most likely. So maybe you get $7 or $8,000 off, but still, that's too much money for this truck. And even 7 or 8, you're going to have to work at it because I think the dealer is always showing an $4,000 discount from the front, but I could be wrong, but still almost $74,000. Then you go over here to a Tacoma, so you think, oh, okay, it's going to be in the 20s, 30s. No, it's going to be almost 50 grand, and this is just a TRD Sport, and it's not even a 4x4. You got to be kidding me. And man, I mean, come on, $48,000. And I know people will say they love the 4-cylinder, all this, better fuel economy, all this stuff, but guys, I had one on my channel and the fuel economy wasn't any better at all. I got like 14 miles a gallon or 13. It was really bad, but I might have been a little heavy on the foot, but still, the tank was tiny. The tank for the Tacoma, literally, this Tacoma right here, full tank, I would argue it can go 250 to 300 miles. That's it. On the highway, maxed out, like that's it. It has the smallest tank I've ever seen. It has a 4-cylinder turbo engine that a lot of people just don't want. And then tack on that the price, and it's built in Mexico, which I don't have a problem with it. But here's the deal. Toyota found a way to take advantage of workers in Mexico, charging them only $2.90 an hour, but then selling the vehicle in America for full retail at $48,000. Where's the additional savings for us? Since they're saving on the hourly wage, right? Shouldn't we get some of that savings as a consumer? No, that's my problem with it being built in Mexico. They charge crazy prices. It doesn't even make sense. If something's built in Japan, they pay higher wages, but we pay the same price. So look at this, $44,000. That's too much money for a Camry, but you have to realize people love these things. They are reliable. They did change. No more V6. They are only a hybrid, so a lot of people don't like that. Here's a little GR. This is probably the most expensive Corolla you've ever seen if there's a window sticker on here, and there is not a window sticker. So this thing's probably 50. Oh, I see the window sticker right through here. Can I see it? Do they do a markup? Let's see. Yeah, it's $48,000 for this. Yeah, just a regular $2,800 add-on for the tint, the door edge guards, which is still BS. But I have purchased a car from here before, and I've never, ever paid that additional markup stuff. And it's because I shopped all around, and this was many years ago. My recent purchase of my 4Runner, I had to go a couple hours to a different dealership to get a better deal. This dealership was not willing to work with me on the 4Runner because they knew, look around, there's no more 4Runners, and they weren't willing to negotiate. So I said, I'm not paying a $3,000 add-on on every single vehicle. But I will say I've noticed what they're doing now, and I have to give them credit here. You see the addendum sticker on this one? They actually added the products. This is one without an addendum sticker. Please keep it this way. I hope hopefully because of these videos, I'm hoping now they don't put it on every vehicle. It looks like, here we go, $39,000. Yeah, just for an SR, guys. This is an SR 4x4, base model, $40,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money for, I can't even believe it actually, but at least the dealership doesn't add the $3,000 package on this one, but they are adding it on a lot of other vehicles. But I've noticed, since I've been coming here after making a few of the videos, I've noticed the packages, like here's another one without that package on it. So hopefully they can stop doing that because guys, this is not the way to make additional profit. You're just gonna turn away so many customers, you really are. I mean, look at this, $2,800 for this stuff, and it's just not the way. $45,000, again, we're looking at an SR5, and this isn't even a 4x4. This is a 2-wheel drive SR5, guys. Four-cylinder. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. It's almost laughable. Let me not slip here. It's very icy. So, yeah, it's almost laughable that they would even charge this much. Dealers don't have much discounts. This dealer, I looked at their website, it was showing like $1,800 off. So it's quite interesting. And you guys saw sales probably for the year. Surprisingly, Tacoma sales kind of, basically it hasn't been that bad since 2016, which I believe was the last year they did the new generation. So it was the new generation, but still, sales have not been that bad since 2016 from 2024 sales. So it was a rough year for the Tacoma, but it probably will get back up there because they have one thing that people just will never let go, and that's this right here, the name Toyota. And a lot of people are running over to the Frontier over at Nissan across the street, and they're like, oh, I'll take a Frontier. It's naturally aspirated, it's a V6. But majority of people are so stuck on Toyota. And I'm a huge Toyota fanboy. That's my 4Runner right there. But you got to understand, you can't just be a fanboy to be a fanboy. You got to have something behind you. You got to have the reliability. You know, they're losing that quicker than quick, in my opinion. And a lot of people agree. Toyota is just not the same. And some people will bring up the argument, oh, this is a boxed frame. Look at that, $54,000. It's almost laughable. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. So it's a fully boxed frame, but if you really do the research on this frame, it's actually pretty weak in spots, and it kind of makes me worry about the future because they made the metal so dang thin. They try to cheapify this truck as much as it's plastic everywhere. That whole front grille you're looking at, all plastic. This thing is cheapified to the max, but then they want to charge the max amount of price. Yeah, $60,000 for a Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, it's a limited, but did you ever think you would see a $60,000 Tacoma? Most people would probably say no, but this is a reality and it's sitting here, and I think it's going to be 2025. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know if sales are going to skyrocket, go back to normal. All I know is a lot of people are running away from the new Toyota Tacoma, but at the same time, so many people are stuck on the brand. I don't know what will happen. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.